What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I'm gonna get right into this topic. Now, recently, Kevin Garnett came out and he made some statements right about he commented. Kevin Garnett actually commented on a statement that was made by what's the guy named Anthony Edwards, right? And Anthony Edwards was basically said that players of today of yesteryear were not athletic. Only basically Michael Jordan was the one who was athletic in the league, and so today's players are more athletic. And so Kevin Garnett commented and said he didn't agree with that statement. He said, as a matter of fact, like players of today wouldn't be able to play in the league 20 years ago because of like the game, and the fact that you had to bring more to the table, just your athleticism. And so he basically was saying that players today, like because the game is softer and the game is easier, like that's what they basically rely on, their athleticism. And Kevin Garnett said that back in the day that wouldn't have been enough just to get you to be able to be successful or to play at that level. And so Molly Qerim was she was discussing Kevin Garnett's his statement. She was discussing it with Brian Windhorst, right? And they were saying that Kevin Garnett was a little bit disingenuous, and they basically disagreed and said that he didn't, was trying to say that he really didn't know what he was talking about. And I kind of think, in my opinion, I don't, like Kevin Garnett actually played at that level. Molly or the Windhorst guy Brian Windhorst didn't play. They never played professional basketball. And so I don't think that, not that they can't have an opinion, but I think the fact that they were so dismissive, like for instance, Molly said that Kevin, like Kevin Garnett only won one MVP, right? And so, I mean, to win a MVP, most people who play at the NBA level never win any MVPs. And so to win one MVP, I mean, that's big stuff. So you just can't say that, well, he only won one MVP. Most people that play professional basketball never win any MVPs. And you talking about to win an MVP, there are 450 guys in the league every year. And so for you to be the most valuable player out of 450 guys, not just any guys, you talking about supposedly these like the 450 of the best ball players in the world, not in the country, but in the world, because you have guys who come from all over the world to play in the NBA. And so if you win an MVP of 450 guys, the top 450 guys in the world, that's not something to be that's not something to be, to take lightly. And he also has a championship, and the same thing goes with championships. Like most guys who play in the NBA never even, let alone win a championship, they don't even like see the playoffs. Like if you make the playoffs, that's, that's to some people, that's a big deal. But to win a championship and an MVP, I think that, like I think that they, like, she's entitled to her opinion. Brian Windhorst, he's entitled to his opinion, but they still have to take into account like what it takes to accomplish what these guys accomplish. These are like I said, some of the best athletes in the world, and you just can't. You got to have some respect or some appreciation about what these guys are able to accomplish, when they play professional sports, basketball. I don't care if they play basketball, baseball, football, or hockey. Like you talking about some of the best athletes in the world. And so I think that, you know, like, I don't know where they get off saying that, you know, like he only had one MVP or one championship, and think that that's, you know, that's something to take lightly. That's my take on it. I think that they need to have like more respect and more appreciation for what these professional athletes do. I think a lot of times the people who commentate or follow the sport, especially people who never played the sport, you know, they don't realize like what goes into, like, how man, how dedicated you have to be to play in the NBA at that level for all those years and win an MVP. You know, they just don't have, it just seems they don't have an appreciation for what these guys do or what Kevin Garnett do, what he did. That's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, like I said, and leave a comment. Do you think, I want to know, do you think that some of these commentators don't have an appreciation for what the you know, for what professional athletes have to, what it takes to play at that level, and then not only play at that level, but to win awards and MVPs and championships at that level? You know, it's just crazy what they had, how the kind of dedication and the kind of skill that it takes to win at that level. Yeah, let me know, you know, what you think about it. And with that being said, I will check you all out on the next video.